always just let them in. So let's start with marching for our start of our warm-up. Knees up, little swing of the arms. Get the blood flowing through the whole body. Moving on to arm circles, so big circles going forwards or backwards. Doing small circles, both directions. You can move those hands and wrists to give the wrists a little twist, both going both ways as well. And moving on to squats. Feet are approximately shoulder width apart, squatting straight down and back up again, ensuring that your shoulders and chest stay in an upright position. You don't want, they should be facing the wall in front of you, not the floor. And heels up, so trying to get your heels to touch your butt. Moving on to arms wide, so arms straight out in front. Shoulder height. Bring those arms all the way back, squeeze those shoulder blades, and then forward again. Squeezing at the shoulder blades is just a second or so. And stick up, so arms straight overhead. Bring those elbows down and towards the back. So if you're trying to put your elbows in your back pocket, then arms straight up overhead again. And back into squats. So again, feet are approximately shoulder width apart, squatting straight down, and back up again. Okay, I'm going to quickly go through our program today and then we'll get right into it. So our first exercise is a one-leg stand. So you're going to need a chair or a bench or something to sit on. Standing on one foot, you're going to lift the other foot up, come all the way down, sit, and then all the way back up again. If you find that too hard, feel free to put your other foot down, just ever so lightly touching the floor. You want to make sure that the leg that is standing, that your weight is on, like if you're starting with your left leg, you want to make sure that most of your weight is on that left leg. Your right leg will just be to help support. And we'll be doing that on both sides. Next is an underhand one-arm row. So weight is going to be underneath the weight. You can use a bench or something or a table to give you some support if you like with this. So you're going to bring your weight up to your hip and then slowly back down again. That shoulder is going to stay in place. It's not going to drop as your weight drops down. Just going to drop your weight so that your arm is straight and then back up again. Next is a floor press. We're going to be doing one side at a time. So down on the floor, weight in your hand, back of your arm is just lightly going to touch the floor. Shoot your arm up straight and then right back down again. We're going to be alternating sides with that. The other thing you could do, if you prefer not to be down on the floor, is you can do a standing curl and press. So again, the weight is on, your hand is underneath the weight, and you're going to be bringing that weight all the way up and then straight up. Kind of one fluid movement. Next is a side plank. So different ways you can do this. You can do a side plank with both legs straight out, hips are up, or you can bend your bottom leg so that it's staying on the floor, give you a little more support, or if you need to, you can bend both legs and then just come up on your knees. Whatever works for you is great. Next one is a one-leg T-reach. So all your support is on one leg, knees a little bit bent, bringing your foot out to as far as you can go, out to the side, the back, and then a little curtsy. We're going to be doing that on both sides. And last is a plank with a mounted climber. So you can do this from a chair or a couch, or the floor, whichever you prefer. I'll just demonstrate on the bench. So plank position, and we're just doing one leg at a time. So one leg mounted climber. So we're going to bring that in and back out, in and back out. Making sure that when you do this, your hips are staying still. You're not going to be twisting as you move with your mountain climb. And we're going to do that 3 times. So let's get started with our one leg stand. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, if you need a little assistance in getting up and a little more stability, feel free to put the other foot down. Otherwise, you're just going to be working one leg at a time. One more. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Probably find that your balance is better on one leg than the other. That's the case a lot of times. Almost there. One more. And done. Great job. Let's move on to underhand one arm row. Grabbing our weight. So our hand is underneath the weight. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So bringing that weight up to your hip and then lowering it back down so the arm is straight, but you're not dropping your shoulder. And if you're watching this pre-recorded, you can always pause at any time that you need a little break. And switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. And done. Moving on to floor press, or standing curl and press, whichever you prefer to do. So remember, we're just using one arm, one weight at a time. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. One more, and switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. Let's do one more. And done. Good job. Moving on to side plank. So remember, you can do this 3 different ways. Both knees bent, one knee bent, or both legs straight. Entirely up to you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So the whole body should be facing the wall in front of you. And switch sides. Starting at 3, 2, 1, go. And done. Great job, everyone. Let's move on to one leg T reaches. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So reaching forward, out to the side, the back, and a little curtsy if you want to throw that one in. And if you need a little help with your balance, don't worry. If you need to hang on to a chair, perfectly fine. And switch sides, starting at 3, 2, 1, go. It's a great balance exercise. Almost there. These are long. And done. Great job, great job. And last is a plank with a one-leg mountain climber. So we're just going to be working on one leg at a time for our mountain climber. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Keeping those hips still, we're not rotating them at all. One more, and done. Great job, that was round 1. Let's have a quick sip of water and we'll move right into round 2. Starting with our one leg stand. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. Let's try for one more. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. One more, and done. Next is our underhand one arm row. So hand is underneath our weight. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. The weight is coming up to your hip, little squeeze of the shoulder blade, and then back down again. Shoulders staying in the same position throughout the whole exercise. And switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And done. Next is a floor press or a standing curl and press, whichever you prefer. And if your weight is heavy and you need to use 2 hands to do this, it's going to look like this. So you're going to have your hands on either side of your weight. You're just going to bring it down to your chest and then back up again. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. Couple more. And switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And done. Moving on to side planks. Again, 3 different ways, whichever you prefer. So both knees bent, your bottom knee is bent and your top leg is straight, or both legs are straight. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure your hips are stacked on top of one another, that you're not falling forward or falling backwards. And switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those hips up. Don't want to let them sag. Almost there. And done. Moving on to one leg T reaches. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So reaching the foot forward, to the side, to the back, and a curtsy. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, please give us a like. Tell us where you're doing the workout from. You don't need your street address, just kind of curious as to what country you're from. And done. And our last exercise in this round is a plank with a one-leg mountain climber. So again, you can do these from a floor or a bench, a chair, table, whichever you prefer. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So body nice and aligned, just using one leg at a time for your mountain climber. Hips are staying still. Core nice and tight. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. And done. Great job, everyone. Let's have another quick sip of water and we'll move on to our third round. Starting with our one-leg stand. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. And done. Switching sides, so using the other leg. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Couple more. And done. Moving on to our underhand one-arm row. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. And done. Switching sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Few more. And done. Moving on to floor press or a standing curl and press, whichever you prefer. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. If you'd like to join our online community, you can go to www.school, which is spelled SKOOL.com, and you'll find Evolve Fitness there, lots of workouts, and done. Moving on to side plank. And again, 3 ways, both knees bent, bottom knee bent, or legs out straight. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Hips nice and high. And switch sides. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And done. Moving on to our one-leg T reaches. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So forward, out to the side, to the back, and a curtsy if you like. And if you need to hold on to something for a little support, that's fine too. Ten seconds. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. And done. And our last exercise of the day is a plank one-leg mountain climber. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So just using one leg for the mountain climber, and then we'll switch legs. And switch sides, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And done. And that's our program for today. Thank you so much for joining us here at Evolve Fitness Forever Virtual. Pleasure to see you. Great to work out with you. Hope to see you again soon. Have a nice day. Bye, everyone.